This where we eating at for the next episode of Eating Good with Ray and K.
Pause. We're at like a random house. Well, not really random because it's the Wilson's house, and I know these people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cool. So do they know you here?
No.
What? You didn't call first?
Uh-uh.
You just showed up
Yep.
and sat down.
Mm-hmm.
So you're assuming that they're gonna make food for us today,
I'm hoping for the best.
and you,
Yep.
and then
That guy. That's me. I'm him. What's up, y'all? It's episode 3 of Eating Good with Ray and K. I'm Renard. That's Carlton. I'm gonna try to go ahead and go in his house before Carlton eat up all the good stuff, and I don't get nothing.
all right, guys. Well, today we are here with someone I used to work with so closely with Victory Productions. She started off with me as an actress. She's also a great mother, a wonderful wife, and she also helps my dad with the ministry. So it's a lot. She has wear a lot of hats. But now she has her own business and she does her own cooking things. So we are here with her, Miss Victoria Wilson. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me and Ray on Eating Good with Ray and Kay. We're excited to eat whatever you have prepared. She's a great cook, by the way. I've had it before. It's wonderful.
That means a lot. You're kind of picky. That means a lot to me.
But before we get into the food segment, so your business is called Bring It Home by Victoria. What made you get into entrepreneurship? Like, what started that?
Well, the first thing was, at the time I had our 4th child, I needed to be at home. The Word of God says that's where you're going to build your foundation, is in the home, especially as a mother. But then I was like, I also need to kind of make money. Mm-hmm. So we can't be poor. So, Bring It Home came about. Actually, your mom helped me put it together.
Okay.
With the whole Cape Off Mom thing, and our whole design at Bring It Home is to help families get back to what they were designed to do, which is to start your foundation in your home. And a lot of that involves cooking. You know, you have to eat. Your family has to eat. Right?
Absolutely.
They don't have to play board games. They don't have to watch TV, but they have to eat. So just having that time together in the kitchen, even if it's just boiling noodles, I don't really care. Just being together and that communication and building that foundation is really important.
Okay, cool. So, cooking-wise, like what type of meals or things do you cook? So,
my question.
I'm sorry, my bad. I apologize.
Anything. I kind of just throw things together. I'm not a professional chef, so I just kind of do what I want to do. Is that an answer?
I'm gonna say what's different in your everyday life. Just you do what you want to do.
We eat a lot of Mexican food. I actually have some for you guys to taste. That's not what I'm cooking, but
okay.
I made homemade tamales last night.
Yeah.
For the first time. It was legit hard. But I just love doing anything, but I really love to bake. Like, I love baking because baking is more a science. There's a process. I'm a real process-oriented kind of person. Cooking, you kind of just throw things together. We eat a lot of Mexican food. Like an overabundance of Mexican food. Italian food, sweets. We probably shouldn't eat as much sweets as we do. But,
sometimes you need sweets to get through the day.
You gotta get through life.
You gotta get through life. These times are hard sometimes.
What's your favorite thing to bake?
I love baking cakes. I will bake a cake when I should be doing homework any day of the week.
Like red velvet?
I know how to make red velvet. His sister likes my red velvet, and that says a lot because she's also pretty picky. So,
absolutely.
I make red velvet, chocolate rum cake, vanilla buttercream. It's been a little harder to bake cakes because we are on a dairy-free diet right now because of my baby. She's allergic to milk. But I love, like, real deal, like 3-4 layer cakes. I just made one for our church fellowship last month. I think it was a chocolate rum cake.
Sounds good. So, do you you make meals for families, or like how does it
No,
work?
what we do, we started out doing that, and I
Okay.
found that can't work because then I wasn't cooking for my own family.
Gotcha.
What we do is we provide classes, encouragement, like we have a women's retreat on
Okay.
October 14th, and what we try to do is to empower you to get it done. In the summertime, we do have a kids cook-off, the Ninja Kid cook-off, and that is just to empower your children to take responsibility in the kitchen. So what we try to do is really empower families. I don't do the cooking for you. I don't fix your family. I don't fix the problems in your home. What I'm trying to help you do is to begin that journey on your own.
Gotcha. So if people want to get in contact with you, how can they do so?
The fastest way is our website, bringithomebyvictoria.com.
Awesome. That's fast.
That's it.
Straight to it.
Right. Well, I don't know about Ray, but I'm ready to eat.
I'm ready.
So let's go ahead and go into this kitchen and eat some of this food.
So what are we eating today?
So I'm going to be making a dark chocolate lava cake, but it's dairy free. It's not technically vegan because I'm using eggs, but it is dairy free.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Okay, so first you need to preheat the oven to 425. I've already done that, so it's nice and hot.
Okay.
So then I have the Smart Balance butter, any butter. It's not dairy free if you use margarine, because that actually has a component of milk in it. So I have about a cup of butter. Honestly, I don't measure anything.
Okay.
I measured it because you were here.
Okay. Well, most cooks don't measure.
That's that little thing.
Right.
That's the whole thing? Who does that? Okay, so then you have your chocolate. These are dairy-free, nut-free.
Can I have one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want one right now, please. Thanks.
go for it. Right? Chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Okay, so that's about a cup.
Okay.
Ish. Then you have, so the original recipe didn't taste chocolatey enough for my family, so I added, this is like 2 heaping spoonfuls of cocoa powder.
Yummy.
And that just adds to it. So when I cook chocolate, it's something my husband came up with. I mean, I'm sure he didn't like invent it, but it was something he figured out. Was cinnamon really brings out the taste of chocolate. Cinnamon and coffee does.
Okay.
So when I bake chocolate rum cake, I put coffee in it because they're kind of the same bean. So I put just like maybe a tablespoon. Again, I don't know
Gotcha.
how much, but I put the cinnamon in there, and then we're gonna melt this in the microwave for like a minute.
Okay.
Now, fancy people have like a melting boiler situation. I do not.
It's okay. It's all good.
So that's gonna be in there for a minute. The
Okay.
whole thing with a lava cake is that the inside should not be, it should be cooked because it has eggs in it, but not cooked enough to where it sets.
Okay.
So that's the whole thing about a lava cake, and it looks like lava.
Awesome.
We'll see if ours actually looks like lava.
Awesome. So what are like your future plans for your business? Like if you could say like 2-3 years from now, where do you see your business?
I definitely want to do more vlogging, like things like this, cooking with families. We've already started where I'll get my girls in the kitchen, we'll do a video. Next year we're gonna have a family cook-off. So last year the kid cook-off went super well, and we want to involve the whole family because it was hilarious watching the parents like, no, don't put that. Okay, fine, let them do it. So we want to involve the whole family. And I definitely want to integrate the books that we have coming out, the counseling piece, because that's what it's about. Food is kind of like a smoke screen for what we do. I want to get you in here, I want to get you going, but it's really about the function of your family and your home. So I got this out, it's perfect.
Awesome, it looks perfect. I cannot wait to devour this.
And that was just a minute in the microwave, so you're gonna mix that in.
Okay.
Alright, so now I have powdered sugar. I kind of measured it somewhere. It's in a measuring cup, so let's say 2 cups.
Okay. You have an active household going on right now.
I do.
It's all good. She's awesome though. A mother of 5, own business, wife. Like this is amazing. So hats off to you, ma'am.
This is the quietest it ever is in my home. And there's no. Alright, so I mixed that in. The whole thing about baking, you don't really want to overmix because it can mess up the consistency of what you're doing.
So I didn't know that.
I didn't either, but
Yeah.
I didn't bake neither. So.
Doesn't matter. So you want to. Alright, so what I want to get done now is I need 2 whole eggs. Funny thing, I love to cook. I'm not the greatest egg cracker. I'm not.
All over.
Right.
I'm not the greatest egg cracker.
But who's really great at that though?
I seen people with one hand like.
Oh.
Yeah, they can do it with one hand. So trick, if you ever get a shell inside of your food like I just did, you take the eggshell and grab it out.
Ah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Learning stuff today.
Alright, so I want to quickly mix in my 2 whole eggs. And now I need the egg yolks. So I actually have a little doohickey that'll do it for you, but I didn't feel like frying it. So I just need the yolk. You just... So, have you ever heard someone say like egg whites?
Yeah.
That's the white. And that's the healthier part. This is the fat.
We want the fat.
I want that.
You
We
want
want
the
the
fat.
fat. Yeah, that's what we want.
Give me that fat.
Give me the fat. You sound like my husband. I don't want baked chicken. I want the skin off of it. Juicy and fried. So there's the 3 egg yolks. You could save the egg whites and make like an omelet or something. Later on, I have to make some muffins for my kids for breakfast. So for the weekend, so I might use that for that. I'm gonna wash my hands.
That's important.
It's very
That's very important, people. Wash your hands.
So I teach the kids in the Ninja Kid Cook-Off that you need to be washing your hands without water on for 20 seconds. Or they sing the alphabet. I doubt anybody actually does that, but it needs to be between your fingers all over because you can't get people sick.
We don't want that here
Yeah.
on Eating Good or Rain K or Bring It Home by Victoria. We don't want people getting sick at
You don't
all.
want people getting sick. So now that we've gotten all of that together, I'm gonna mix it all in slowly because again, you don't want to overmix, but I also want to get it all together. You could use a whisk, but
What's that?
oh, that's this. You could
Oh, okay,
use
okay.
this, but it kind of gets stuck in there, and I feel like it wastes some of my food when I do this. Alright, so I've got that in there. Now I want to add my vanilla.
Yes.
Now if you want it to be crazy, you could add rum to it, brandy, but it's
Not today.
it's early in the
I
morning.
think it's a little early for that.
It's super early in the morning.
Some of us have things to do later on today. Okay.
I'm not great at everything.
Here you go.
Thank
I contribute
you.
today.
You contributed. So you want 2 tablespoons? I don't know. Maybe of the vanilla, or I have like extracts out of this world. Rum, lemon. You can put any strawberry. You can put whatever the heck you want to put in there.
Gotcha.
So we got that going.
It does.
Yeah. So this should be less than half a cup. This is a whole cup. I don't want all of it. So you want about a half a cup of the flour in there.
Okay.
Or something like a half a cup.
Something like a half a cup. Something like a cup. Okay. And then again, you don't want to overmix anything that you do.
I'm so excited about tasting this. I cannot wait.
So the common misconception is that if you're vegan or it's dairy free, it's going to be healthy. That is a common misconception.
Okay.
That's a lie.
I was having a conversation with my sister Carmen because she's something.
vegetarian.
Yeah, it's one of those.
She's a
something
she's a
between
vegetarian.
vegan and vegetarian,
Yeah.
and we were talking about that. difference. You know, people think they can't gain weight and all that other stuff with vegan or vegetarian.
No, if I was a vegetarian, I'd be 600 pounds because I would just eat bread and sweets all day, and I'd be perfectly fine. I don't need meat. I would just eat that all day.
The opposite. I need some chicken or
Can't even do it.
So there was one day, I'm just gonna spray these liners.
Okay.
This is the extra large tin. This is your regular muffin pan. You don't want to use this.
Why?
If they're too small, I've tried it with my kids. I mean, I send them to school with it, granted, but the inside isn't as lava-y, yes,
Gotcha.
as it needs to be, because it's not enough room for it to expand.
Gotcha.
So it has to be kind of the larger one.
Gotcha.
But again, it was still delicious. So.
Yeah.
So no lie, my husband made rice and fried pork chops and gravy and biscuits and green beans one day, and I had this huge plate of rice and gravy and biscuits, and I was looking at his plate and I was like, I'll give you my pork chop for your rice and gravy. And he was like, are you serious right now? He gave it to me. So I don't really want to get past the middle line with it.
So I think another thing too, because I made muffins one time or cupcakes, whatever, and some people they over fill it. That's also a mistake too, because that happened and then it just be a big hot mess in your oven.
Yes.
So, and we don't want that either.
Now I actually make jumbo blueberry muffins, like for a Saturday. I don't make it during the week. And if you overfill it and then you put the sugar on top, what it does is it starts to crack at the top, and you want that crack at the top, and it looks like those Otis Spunkmeyer cookies.
Okay.
So in some cases you can, but if you have like a box of muffins, no, you don't want to overfill it because it's going to look sloppy and cookie coming out of the sides.
Yeah.
So I learned on a TV show actually, when you spray a liner, it gives the food inside of the liner something to connect to help it rise up.
Okay.
And I thought that was pretty interesting.
You're giving us a lot of good facts here.
I don't want to forget everyone as soon as we leave.
Just come over here, we'll make you something. Alright, so I can't stand to have the stuff on the outside. That drives me crazy. Alright, so
Yummy.
we're gonna put these in the oven at 425. I believe my oven is on.
It is. That's what it feels like it.
And here's where it gets tricky. The inside, so when you have like a muffin or a cupcake, you can stick a knife in it, and if it comes out clean, it's done. With this, it's not supposed to get done in the center, so you really don't know when they're done.
Okay.
So you have to just wait. So I'm gonna put the timer on 9 minutes. No, 12. We're gonna keep watching it. So now we just stand and look at it.
All right, so we've let them cool off and everything. I'm so excited about this.
I'm excited. So the thing is, you don't want them to crack when you open it.
Look at that beautifulness.
There you
Yes,
go.
thank you. Yummy.
And let's see, like, cut into it.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
You see the chocolate?
I
and
do.
the
It's like a lava.
It's like lava.
Yeah, it's like a volcano.
I gotta make sure I get my husband on it. Alright, right, here you go. Good. Don't want it to.
I'm gonna wait.
There you go. Very well. It's
You okay? You good? Okay.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna do it the correct way. Blow it off, like how your mom used to do your food.
I'm sure I was getting funny because you said you was gonna wait. But, I don't eat.
Delicious.
It is. From what I can taste now.
So if you want to see it like this,
Got the babies inside in the background too. They want some too.
alright, so it should look like that when you open it.
Cool.
That's
Yummy.
the lava cake.
This lava cake is everything.
And I have another surprise.
Okay.
Last night, I'm really big about trying new things, experimenting with new things. So we made some chicken tamales last night.
Okay.
Cooking them is super easy. Like, it's boiling chicken, seasoning it correctly, super easy. Wrapping this stuff, my hat goes off to people that does this, that does it for a living.
Okay,
But
so-
all you have to do is unwrap it, and
Question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we eat this?
you do not eat the corn husk.
I had to make sure.
You need scissors? I have
Yeah,
scissors.
we're gonna bite into this too while we here. Okay, so gonna cut this. Okay,
You don't need a whole to-go tray.
right. Okay, and you peel this open. Alrighty. Because believe it or not, folks, this is the first time that I've had a tamale. I've never had a tamale before. Alright.
Well, growing up, we used to eat the tamales that came like in the chili can. You ever had those?
Mm.
Do you like it? I'm
Delicious.
so happy.
Mm. This is great.
And those are chicken. You might get one that has a poblano in it.
What's up, poblano?
Poblano pepper.
Okay.
The peppers. I put them in random ones.
Surprise? That's kind of mean.
No, like seriously, I had them like in a space in a steamer. Like, these are spicy, these are not.
Mhm.
Well, then when I went to take them out, I was so excited that they were right. I was like, yes, crab, and I didn't know which one was which anymore.
Cool. Well, Victoria, thank you so much for inviting us into your home. Can you give us one more time your website where people can reach you?
You can reach us at bringithomeby.victoria.com.
All right. Well, folks, this is wonderful. This is great. And this has been another great episode of Eating Good with Ray and Kay. You couldn't talk with this.
My tongue's still hurting.
I'm sorry. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.